Andy Grove, one of the founders of Intel, and he said, bad companies are destroyed by a crisis. Good companies survive a crisis, but great companies are defined by a crisis. I wanted us to be that third bucket. And you know what? So much of it's mindset. If you think you're going to win, if you think that this is going to define you in a positive way and you're going to learn something from it and it's going to make you stronger, it kind of happens, right? Like so much of your mindset of the leader becomes the psychology of the organization. And that psychology really becomes a collective consciousness that, man, it becomes real. Mm-hmm. And so that was the thing. And we said every single opportunity is a moment we have to pivot, move fast. So what actually happened was, first of all, you have to have the mindset, a mindset of hope, of optimism, of resiliency that we're going to get through this. And not only are we going to get through this, but every one of these crises is going to lead to a new point of innovation. Let's look for moments. Mm-hmm. And the moment happened. We, with social distancing, we had to shut down in-person experiences. Airbnb's known for homes, but we also have 3-hour activities that you can book with people all over the world, do really cool activities. They got paused. Suddenly, we started doing listening sessions with our host. It's important, by the way, to listen and be curious. And some of I don't think it's much in life you have to have ideas as much as be a receiver for ideas. Like, it's not my job to have an idea, and it's not our job for any of us to have an idea. I think we have to be receivers. We're like radio antennas. Like, we just got to get on the right signal, and they'll tell you, people will tell you things. And people told us they want a host, but they can't do it in person. Can they offer them online? And at first I thought to myself, no, you can't offer them online. We're about connection and connections in the real world. Then I thought to myself, well, if that's the case, there's not going to be a lot of connection anytime soon. Right. So we quickly realized, yeah, we should get in on this. And within 14 days, we pivoted the entire product line to offer online experiences. So now we have 800 experiences, 200 Olympians. So we did a 9-year partnership with the Olympics, 200 Olympians, including Jackie Joyner-Kersee, you may remember from 1988 Olympics. And then we had Tony Hawk did an experience. So they did these like activities, and you actually can meet them and go on kind of remotely be on experience with them. And so we did that. But I think so much of it as turning on a dime. I never wanted to just be focused on survival. If you focus survival, that's probably all you're going to get. And so I said, I don't want to focus on survival. And so while all these other companies I saw were like kind of, like just shuttering their businesses and just in defensive mode and preservation mode, I think preservation mode is a very dangerous place to be. And I think the more resources a company accumulates, the more they start worrying about losing things. Like a parent with an overactive amygdala, worrying if the child is going to and putting the helmet on the child before they go outside. You're worried something's going to happen. And at some point, they never live their life. Like, you gotta the same thing with a company. You gotta be concerned, but not so concerned that you protect the company from itself and you're afraid to do anything and you're just preserving resources. And actually, that's the worst possible thing, ironically, for shareholders. Right. Because shareholders need the company to grow. Right. And so this weird obsession sometimes that some people have with serving shareholders, it's not in the shareholders' best interest. They need companies to create value, and therefore they need to be focused on doing new things people love. That's what needs to happen to create value.